Okay, the allowance is going crazy. Well, new room. I don't know if that's good or bad. Closing address. Last 38 years been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may be by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but all the fundraising she has done on our behalf in the community and our children. At her Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. Vision I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal. My reluctant successor. Okay, so we have a name. Forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair, your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school. And also for allowing the use of your private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he'll immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. My students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Than whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have little lifetime of quiet peace. What is the peace in the world? You will have no one to bestow demerits upon. If I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting next year. Okay, so 8 months, 38 years. We don't really have a grounding for any of these dates right now. We know this is March. It is 8 months in the past. In 38 years. We've got the screenshots, so we can... I guess maybe we put this down as, like, date-relevant stuff. Classroom note. New done in March. 8 months from now. 38 years. So we have the classroom effect, which we'll see what that means, if they're all the same. Oh, wait, that's 2 gas valves in the outside. Interesting. Or in the West Gate room. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Shh. I knew somebody'd make that joke. So that means I do have to keep an eye on all of the other rooms to see if I missed one there. But like these are both on one side. To the other side, but maybe one's past the gate and stuff like that. We do have a book that relates to Orindia. Not my favorite position right now. I see this would be nice later. This would be nice if we had green room bonuses. Brand new room. And the corner seems like it's a pretty nice place for it, too. I'm gonna have to say it's a dark rook, probably. Gallery East Cloister. This is conservatory. Drafting location. Oh, I mean, some things we knew. From south-facing doors. Oh my gosh. That is a rare thing. Only draftable in a corner. Only draftable from library. From south, so we almost need to like hook around on West Wing. Interesting, interesting. Okay, garage we kind of figured out. The wing halls, obviously. Master bedroom. Of course it's East Room. Yeah, but like, I'm sure it's a green room. I'm sure that we have drafted south there, but like not often. And that kind of changes, like I kind of wanted the hallway to get over the corner here. That kind of changes your preference when going west. I guess we would like to see this. Well, once again, pool dilution, but also 2 gems. Forgot about that. So rare, standard, commonplace. Conservationist. This is the weeds of the drafting pool. Oh, they're less flourishing on the estate. Or garden variety. Not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. I mean, gems are still a concern. Endangered. May never be seen. Okay, dining room, probably about right. You sometimes want it in a certain position. I guess it does have 3 doors. The corner can be a challenge. But, like, this is something you kind of want early to get your gems up. Unusual. Infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Okay, it's a 2-gem room. Do we even want to go standard? Well, I mean, how often do we see the dining room? I mean, well, I guess I didn't look how rare the conservatory was. Not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Okay, we can adjust them all. I'm kind of happy with these. Mm-hmm. We do have a corner here. Commissary. We have an allowance now. We know about the bookshop, but like it's probably still an uncommon room. Shh. Oh, and there's the parlor. So everything wants to turn. Let's see. We know we have 1 dig spot. Information draft from library. The lore is becoming more relevant, isn't it? Oh, we don't have our apple bonus today. You're late. Getting cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education to conform to our department standards. The omission of sectors deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Oh, and this is saying Ruffington Red Publishing. They omitted that before. And oh, look at all the people who wanted this one. Debt? What's debt? Herbert S. Sinclair. Mary Jones's mother? No, I'll be very, very clear if I actually want a question from chat. It's not gonna be hardly ever. So this starts in 81. Alright, so Lady Clara dies. 83, Ruffington Press editor arrested. Mary Jones. Who knew Caleb Manning? Jan 6, or just, well, they only write it as 84, if that matters. And then 87. So February 22nd of 87, Mary Jones goes missing. And then somebody's, detective. Is checking out a book that she checked out. And then again in September. Okay, and then the date for us, I don't think is going to be important. All right, so people. Detective, Bon Margle. Oh, and this was published in 1987. Or 1979. Which was approximately when we were born. Did I have I think for drafting strategy. Let's just make this its own thing. Own folder. Or India. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe we can see if, man, to get this again when there's a magnifying glass, if that even helps. Designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen, elder generations. Permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon. Yeah, so this is. Okay, well, here's actually some not completely blacked out. Azuran Angels. The beginning of the first era, Azura, mention of the first king, whose name Horus. Horus was there with a black color. Prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. It's not always forthcoming, and surviving records of these bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. These letters that Horus had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and at the end of the century, a new kingdom was born. Second era. So Azura, so these are eras. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children, and the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, blah, 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 blah. The youngest bestowed upon the realm of Arch Ares, or into Ares. Land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse. The time was not developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Probably have to get some notes out of this later. Wow. I can tell what that is. So that's 3 of our symbols. Okay. Screen clipper did not work. Okay, we have names for these now. Okay, stamps, living room 4 symbols, are into Ares. We don't actually know the name of this yet. We know it's the middle realm. We know Hexus, Fen, Ares. Twin Mountains is North Realm. Youngest. I think we didn't have a name for this. Arch Ares. The realm of Arch Ares. Okay. And then, so it was Hourglass. The southern region of Araja. Land steeped in tradition. Ah. Okay. Okay. Got that one saved. The second era drew to a close. The 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivated the bountiful resource of their lands, and developed a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite their differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. Succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition of the third area was defined by blah, 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 blah. Commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of prosperous and bright future. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Hopefully it'll go away. But we'll grab it now just in case. I mean, the detective was the last person to have this, so. Fourth era. As the kingdom blah, blah, entered the fourth area, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Decilatus III was a hermahaha, was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. You're not going to be able to see much now. The great grand city of Fen. Detective Bon Margol. Red Guard. Didn't there always talk about the Red Guard? With our department and this investigation, we know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. Returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. Heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition, second edition, censored, could be found, it would likely be found in the Baron's own collection. Which means he does have it somewhere. Well, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy to just a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that's the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about it after you've given me the actual manuscript. But how do we get the actual manuscript? The bookshop? Oh! I guess they figure, well, you can't read it, so you don't need to read it. Oh, okay. How nice. Okay, screenshot malfunction again. So those were renowned as the king of no one when he made decisions to move. Surviving castle and court behind. Conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. Era of ruin. The pacification of Fen. Passing of King Decilatus III, the fourth era came to an end abruptly. Thankfully, the king died, blah, 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 blah. The 6th of October, Prince of Learson of Fen declared himself true monarch. Bolstered by a that the Decilatus IV shared little of his virtues. Okay. That was the third. Realms or regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. Restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, into a battlefield. Cries of innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. Morning Bay. Oh, we probably need a... do we need a magnifying glass for this? Should we never go to the library without a magnifying glass? I mean, we can probably look at the history again. Pacification of Fen not go unnoticed by neighbors. In sympathy for the city's surge, allies came for to lend support. A general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance. That's the blimp. However, even with the tide turning of their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years. So buried 1 in every 3 men. Himself added another number to the casualties. He had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. Wasn't Oris the original king? The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south. The former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Black flags. They're talking about, black print. Now they're saying like this was the kingdom of Oris? Or, whatever. We didn't screenshot this yet. And screenshot failure once again. Now this is history of Orindia. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. Was like Oris still like a spiritual leader of Orindia? Because it's history of Orindia, but they've like blocked out a lot of stuff. The current era, okay. Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja. Yeah, Fen Ares, okay. So Orinda Ares is probably either the person or... And then Orindia Ares? And what's Ares about? Hey, Potato. It's going pretty good. We're getting lots of lore. As allies has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across the realm serve as a constant reminder we all share a common past. And so despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. I don't know if I can do much with that. And once again, I don't know if magnifying glass could kind of like see through the blockouts or if we have to find another copy. And that's the end, okay. So there's a first edition, and this one is censored. We do have a turn here. There's a thing that we might be able to find a bookshop. Maybe this is a post-game thing. Another brand new room. Oh, maybe... Ooh, and a black bishop. No, this is just rooms, and it's a brand new room. Okay, book. This is a bishop. Might be a black bishop. Oh, maybe this just lets you buy... New clue sold out in hours. Buy books so you don't have to get them from the library. The latest book from local author Mary Gold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. See, no date yet. Oh, in absentia. So this was published after they're gone. 14 months. Okay, so this gives us some kind of date. Okay, so disappearance, February of 87. So that is February of 88. February, March, April. 87, 87, 87. "14 months after disappearance." Current publishers issue a statement debunking the conspiracy theory surrounding the book's recent announcement, saying that the writing of the book was complete and it was well into the ending stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of McGarrigle's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who made a theory that may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. History of a Window, first edition. Volume 4 and 5, permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Realm and Rune, The Curse of Black Bridge. Well, let's see, we don't have the tomb. I guess we could always hit vault. Yeah, so this is more of a come back later kind of thing. Get something on the way out with extra money. Good luck getting to... Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to be this run, but, you know, there's those outside chances. So I haven't found Drafting Strategy Volume 2. Oh, only draftable from the library. I guess you figure you read one, you can buy the next book. I don't know. Commissary, Den. There's some branch. We've still got 2 branches over here, but they all want to turn that way. Early tools could be good, but also turns that way. What's branching factor and the gem? Observatory. We're not on a hallway, so it's not as great as it could be. Two dead ends. Well, okay, we could. I guess we could close off this wing. Oh, I guess maybe dead ending the observatory wouldn't be too terrible. It's like a key. We want to do this now? We want to take the entrance hall. We're going to have to walk back if we... Yeah, so that was the whole thing about, leaving entrances, but like we have to be walking back and forth if we're... closing things off. I mean, I guess I could be preferentially choosing, like, storerooms. Okay, that would be net positive gems. I've already done a lot of green rooms. We're probably not going to be able to do anything with that. Kind of don't want to put a dead block there. That's kind of saying either we do a pass-through or dead end from the entrance hall, though. Alright, this room commonly has items. But I'm not seeing it. Alright, I guess we should see what we can do with that. Oh, there's a classroom. You may draw new floor plans one time for each effect room. And then there's a bunch of classrooms, but they all cost gems. Okay. That would give us the pass-through. The corridor would kind of fit. I mean, the lock is a shame. That would just be a dead end. So it would only be for lore. I mean, I could just pick a wild berry here. since we've got entrances from multiple sides. It doesn't... We can always get here. What are you? Oh, the attic. Okay. We saw this in one of the drafting strategy things, but we've never gotten it. I guess it's a rare room. I'm actually not sure if that's good. There's a red wagon. Never found the greenhouse. Oh my gosh. A safe deposit. Oh, it's a safe deposit key. 149? Okay, white bishop. Okay, now that we've had this. Yep, rare. Blueprint debt. Cost 3. What do I want to write down about attic? Oh, white bishop. So it's definitely not like common rooms and rare rooms. This is a very rare room. I do feel like we mostly saw... white stuff really, though. So is this the Sinclair boys? People. Photos. Alright, so we were... Okay, Stranger India. Photos. Photos. No, actually this is statues. Maybe I should just put that in photos, because it's kinda... Baron Edwin. Baron Thomas, which we decided was our grandfather, so yes. Beacons do not seem to be lit. He's pointing at something, though. So we said Edward or Herbert was the older, and Simon was the younger. Does this want a Does it want a magnifying glass? Ooh, there's yeah, there's Grandma. Regular key. Change the ending to political. Opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Ruffington Red Publishing, who supposedly did... So what was the original ending? Oh... Is Room 46 the original book? Or is the nursery the original book? And all the interesting and wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog. Not be pursuing a partnership at this time. Immensely returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. It's meant any work complete in the future. We wish you every success. So where... Is that the official response? Then, oh, they hand wrote this, that they might consider it if we did that? And what's blue? If black was the old empire. Wait, who is this? Thomas Yanders. Okay, so Caleb Manning not involved. More gears. Okay, so we got 2 pieces of lore. Presumably it's the same lore every time. We got some basic keys and things. I wasn't counting. Got the compass, got the broken lever, shovel, coupon book, vault key, sledgehammer, at least 1 key. Maybe a die? Did not get a free passage back, though. We were looking to buy some stuff. That would give us a nice branching factor, although we do have a door over here. We just have to go all the way up. We could have an east-facing villa. We've just got a bunch of items. This is not gonna matter in terms of books much. Maybe you could kind of help push us over at some point. Yeah, so this is going to be the path back to the bookshop. So like, normally we take this browsing factor, but it's like we kind of want money. Getting some gems, but like we've already got a lot of items. Oh, we're in the court. Oh, like don't have to go through the door yet. Old tin can. We had one in the conservatory, too. Few coins. Food for sale. Oh, speaking of food. This is a good spot for a hallway. This is not a good spot for a hallway. It would be a long walk back. I guess we're doing okay for steps. Yeah, dead end, dead end. That could connect to foundation. Okay. Oh, we haven't found a computer terminal yet. $10 for one key. We've got a fair number of steps. So we kind of be counting on a windfall right now to get like a book or anything. If we didn't have coins, then we would be more willing to take the chapel. Oh, coupon book. Fortunately, we can't get another one still. Passageway. Ooh. We're only on rank 5, but that does kind of connect it. Well, there's one dead passage, but it does give us forward. So we'll kind of be on our path stepwise. Like we want to get some interesting rooms. Two of these statements are true. Wow, that is self-referential. The statement on the blue box is true. That would make it true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Well, okay. Well, that would be all true in that case. So they can't all be true. If that's true, then those two are true. If that's false... Well, if that's false, the gems are in a box with a false statement. Probably. So that would be a solution. No, this is the only one that has a statement about gem location. And those are linked. Well, no. So these could be both false. Then this would be the only true statement. Does it work the other way? If this is false, that is true, that is true. And we're in a box with a false statement. So that would have to be... No. Yes, if this is false. And those two have to be true. And we don't know which box it's... No, because it have to be in this false statement. Wait, does that work both ways? That kind of works both ways, doesn't it? So we're probably going to have to spend keys, but this does kind of give us some deep in branching factor. We do have the option to do all of the West Wing from down here. We can go to the basement. I don't know if that thing is powered if the boiler isn't here. No, we do have to press the activate button, so it does have to be here. Okay. So there's not really anything to look at downstairs, I don't think. We haven't seen a classroom yet. Oh, but it's a dead end. So it's not a this is not a total dead end. We do have the other direction. Kitchen would at least move us forward. We've got a lot of gems. Tomato soup. Wood-fired pizza furnace. Do we really need to go deep? We probably can walk back. So it wouldn't be too much to walk back here and see if this is locked. And we haven't done a single classroom. Yeah, keys are gonna have to get spent somewhere. Locksmith, we spent all our money. We could get unlocked, but like we're heading towards the end without actually being able to do anything with it. Drafting studio. Breaker box. Oh, it's a straight through, huh? I mean, that's at least interesting. We don't have the magnifying glass, though. So this does... Okay, this does update. This is still volume 1. So I think we can really only see what the duds are. Oh, I should stay 15. Oops. Maybe there's still be room for a lever in there. I'm not sure. Okay, we saw kennel before. Not only Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. Well, that's nice. The buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. So that could be good for some of the heavy money things. Vestibule. Neatly fringed yet modestly sized hall. It has served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were too prone to becoming stuck. 3 unlock, and the 4th one whenever you enter vestibule. Does that mean that they can actually reclose? I guess you could spend steps to try and get the door you want unlocked. Interesting. Or does that mean the last one is always locked because once you open several? Okay, so this is a weird passageway. Good for connectivity in your pool. Hunting companions. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That has some synergy. I guess with the allowance, we're going to be able to get shovels more often. It's a free room. It's a straight room. That is a corner that costs 2. That is a 4 that costs 2. We're getting better at gems. It's a hallway, so it would trigger some of our hallway stuff. I'm generally not big on casino stuff, but like we'll need it eventually to complete the index. Okay, Vestibule probably is going to be the lightest on lore and stuff. Kennel could have something. Casino. There could be some room for documents and stuff around here. Straights, it really depends which way you're going. But I guess maybe if we... It could be random or it could be... They want this one to come out. Okay, that was also a straight. Last key. I mean, it gives us the option to maybe do it later. Of course, do we even need that key anymore? Okay, that's a dead end. We're not... Oh, shoot. We did not draft that. The big ones were 50s, but there was a 40, right? The Curse of Blackbridge. And we have a vault key. I think that throws it. Yeah, it picks up piles. It's like, cause what are the chances? Oh, maybe we can get a 50. Passport, Fen Ares. Wait, I thought Fen Ares... It's a hexagon, but it's also... Why is this 4 of these things? Why is it the Why is it the mountains? Okay. Okay, so there's that symbol again. This so needs a magnifying glass, though. So what? Oops. What are the chances of getting vault, key, and magnifying glass? Aresian. Oh, is Ares the overall kingdom? Oh, is that the date of birth? Might, I mean, maybe they would have fudged it. $1954. Diplomatic pass. Date of issue 1984. Date of expire 1994. All right. So, Mary fake. I mean, we assume that this was a fake passport, but what if actually this was the true passport? And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so 87. I mean, that would be an appropriate range. History of Orinda checked out by Mary Jones in 84. 110, January. And the expiry is probably not relevant. It's actually would still be in term. Is like are these things supposed to refer to ages or something? Why is there so much with the Northern Realm? This is some sort of diplomatic seal, and there is like so much stuff in the background here that looks like it could be like magnifying glass material. What are the chances we ever get back there? We have 55 though. We did dead end for that. 43. So we still have steps we could potentially. Well, unless we draft weight room. We still got a reasonable chance of getting back there. Hello. Didn't get magnifying glass, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do stuff, just not gonna be... Is there anything gigantic? We could only... Well, we can buy out apples for... or bananas for... Maybe we should actually wait just in case we do hit the... No red rooms yet. Weight room. So even drafting the weight room would knock us down, but... We could probably survive. Oh, we haven't seen the... Oh, there's the kennel. So lore. This is also potentially lore. Feet for a branching factor. We do have a shovel, but we've... Yeah, there's a dig spot down there, but there's no locked doors. These do give us lots of redraws. Oh, man. This kind of becomes a central thing, but, like, let us, like, do a dead end down here or something. That's also not new. So we could give up on having our east-facing villa. Oh, we actually did used a bunch of gems on the vault. Oh. Cat. Why is this here? Okay, one dog missing. Oh, dig spot. Unlock all doors. Oh. Maybe it was locked. Yeah, I guess these would kind of fit for hunting dogs, huh? Oh, maybe there's a exit out that way? Hmm. Like, these all have little doors out. Hmm. Wait. That has a view out from anywhere. Interesting. Garage is a dead end and a bunch of keys. Do we want keys to do a bunch of exploring down here? And this is without... Or we could dead end and bump a few resources for exploration down there. This is also one gem, but no keys. Unless we just get stuff. We definitely want to head back to the bookshop. Yeah, progression is going to be ultimately unlimited, I guess. Maybe we could have tried random rooms. I don't know if we're gonna need kitchen stuff at this point. Oh, well, we can't buy 10s. We could get like 1 gem. Well, actually, 8's enough for one of the lesser books. Or the drafting strategy. Cast attic, dead ends. We want to make a turn. We already had the shovel. Oh man, gigantic lore stuff. It's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We just got taunted with history of Orindia. We have no idea what new clue means. And we have to check them out from the library. I guess we get our history first. Oh, yeah, and we have 2 now. We could have bought 1 gem. So we're not even going to have the form here. So we bought the books for the library, I guess? I don't know why there's a sound there. Maybe this thing's just supposed to be creaky. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, so that's just been closed off. Ooh, we definitely cannot get to that door. So that is still a benefit, but it kind of cuts off all of our future gem prospects. There are some keys. Probably. Uh, 12, 14, 15. Minus 14. 15 minus 14 times 12. Uh, 16 times 2 is 32 divided by 4 and 1? Okay, money shouldn't be too big of an issue, but we do lose a door. Hallway is nice. We have not had the chance to look at the lore in the classroom, and this day does seem like it's kind of running down. Shh. Freddy. 9/12 of what year? I mean, this is November, so I guess this could have been recent. Oh, colors of the countries. Oh, no, B minus. 9 of 12, correct. So, well, we can make some inferences about these other things. There's probably going to be a lot of stuff in here, huh? Oh, and maybe, like, all of the students will be doing the same thing. 10 of 12. My favorite color is red. Now, is that supposed to be everybody's answer in this area? You don't want the red god to come talk to you, do now, you kids? 8. Extra little clue there. B plus. Each color is only used twice. Oh. You must really like red. 2 of 12. Colors. Oh man, could each of the 8 classrooms be a different subject? Blank. Teacher's apple. Grade 1. Oh, do you have to get all 8 to advance through different grades? Grade 1 is... That would be wild. Grade 1 is colors. That would be pretty wild. That'd be a lot of gems too. We need more mines. Okay. Okay, so we have the one that's red is 2. So we've got fire hydrant and wagon. And we think our area is red, so none of the flags are red. Um, 10 of 12. So red, red, blue, orange, yellow, probably green, green. Purple grapes, blueprint, probably. Yellow bananas, which probably means that 2 of the flags are wrong. Colors used in it twice. Red, red, red. 10 of 12. So this one's wrong. Blue, blue, blue. Probably this one's wrong. Which means this is purple and this is orange. Oh, does that mean Arinda's black? We pretty much... Yes, we had that puzzle box. Black, Hex, Random Aries seems to be very red. Twin Mountains, Arch Aries. There were too many things that are blue. Oh, we said that was yellow, yes. So we already know that one. And then Hourglass is probably purple. Heart is probably orange. Just waiting for this puzzle to show up, or we need to know this. 9 of 12. Okay. Gecko, we think, is not purple. It's 2 mistakes. We think mountains are yellow. And this would be green instead of purple. Oh dear, that is going to be so many gems just on the classroom. Now you see we do want to draft south on this wing. Oh, number of these rooms. Okay. And that's the only... Well, we could redraw for better things, but like we've kind of done our money stuff today. We're kind of winding down, but... They could pick a wild berry. Coat check. This is the bottom corner, right? We're looking at... a key, maybe? Treasure. Okay, so it drafted it once, so it's 5. The green memos you find in this room this suggests there's an addendum to the green memo rule. Maybe green memos in this room will always be false. Because that would be internally consistent. But like, if green memos are true, then they would also be true and vacuously true in this room. Now the berry thing said regardless of rarity, it's so far been doing really good at the rare stuff. But I guess maybe I'm just lucky. Yeah, I mean, it might just be money, and then maybe there's a locked chest that always has a truth in it. We didn't have any choice of things. Okay. Money's not going to do us much good because we're going through the chapel. Laboratory. We never found the utility box. Good branches. But yeah, we cannot see util drafting. I mean, we can often do an immediate in the laboratory. Oh. I missed this last time. Kimberly Thompson. And the way the doors work. There's just more. The new turbine tests. Oh, no, okay, we don't. Wait, is this dates or people? This is dates. This doesn't have any date on it. Don't have them there. Kimberly Thompson, drafting strategy, lab tech, sending us packages and working with a mower on turbines. I assume we captured that before. Also terminal. I forgot about that part. Plus 10 coins. Plus 1 star. Electric eel aquarium. Starfish aquarium. Goldfish aquarium. Oh, man. Stars. I mean, that's cool. It is extra resources over time. It's sort of like a big investment in stuff, but we have lots of expensive things. But power, I mean, we'll eventually have all of this stuff, but like getting the boiler room next to something, not that the aquarium's that much common either, is kind of like a big blocker for a lot of stuff. And that gives us 2 shots at a power source. And also another gear room for the mechanarium. Yeah, like this thing. Needs power. Good luck getting power. Weight room. Not enough gems. We only have one turn. Classroom. We have one gem. We could see if it's grade 2, but it's a dead end. If we chose black, it would probably be aquarium. But we're no longer next to the laboratory or anything. Yeah, that would be parlor and kennel. Now, I guess I technically can get a gem for a lot of steps down in the basement, huh? Okay, gems now, gems later. Like we have any bedroom bonuses. Bunch of keys, but it dead ends us. Yeah, I mean that's a bonus for tomorrow, and we're just kind of running out. Yeah, we're gonna need so many steps. I mean, we can do some outside exploring, maybe. We did reach the foundation. I don't know if I have anything really to check out there, though. Oh, if we did... we can't connect anything to the garage, so... One... Lots of gems we can't use. That's the right turn to continue going. Grade 2. So there is a grade 8. Oh my god. Oh, here's the color for our... Just in case you didn't get it. Oop, I guess I closed that. Oh. So color is like a thing. Okay. And then this is so this is like supposed to be your... I don't know if the names are going to be relevant. This is your trainer on working with colors. Classroom. Bunch of new people. It's not like the same students progressing through. Fomric. F. Look at the colors. I didn't see if there were any notes in any of the others. Okay. We still have this thing. Oh, another apple. Okay, so you do get that in every classroom. So it's like a little bit of steps back for your gem. Chapel. Doors aren't gonna matter. Gems aren't gonna matter. We could redraw. We could do a bunch of redraws, or we could take grade 3. What could even matter as a final room? Coat check. Security. We've used our disc. We don't need that many steps. Items aren't going to matter that much. It's keys, which... Boiler room is next to storeroom and classroom. Candle boudoir parlor, no. We could go down to the basement and see if the lights are on the pipe. That's about it. I guess it's something. Mechanarium, we're not close to any of the doors. I don't think we have anything interesting to combine. Two rare items. Are rare items going to make it... We might get a vault key. If there's other vault keys. Okay, well we already used that one. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Ooh. If only we had any drafting left to do. So we could... There was something I wanted to check outside. I didn't want to walk over there. Could shovel in the conservatory. All the corners. Alright, we can shovel. Or did I come past back? Oh, I passed back through here already. What did I want to look at outside? Haven't found the pump room in a while. So it must be one of these other places that turns on the other torch. Alright, to keep on checking the other outside rooms. Great uncle as well. Not allowed to stay in the state overnight, even though we own it. I assume you cannot dig this twice. Where is it? Oh, this might have been the spot. Oh, nope. Okay, yep. This is permanently dug. I still don't know. And we've gotten dates. I don't know if we have relevant dates. Tried calendar apples. I wouldn't expect this to be related to excavation stuff. I should almost keep a log of what I tried on here, but also then it's kind of hard to look at that and... We've got the garden gate. Okay, we have kept a couple of things here. 1213, 1952, 0318, 9183, 615. Okay. 1919, 1920. I kind of need to do a split on this. Herbert graduates approximately. We tried 1952. Gallery art. Clara checks out fixed stars. Seems like a weird thing to memorialize. Simon Jones born. Approximately. Should have gone the other way. Oh, that would be, 1978, 79, 80. Whoop. We've done June 15th. I don't think have we done similar dates? Okay, I would have had to been before then. So we've got archive articles. Wait. Mary Jones checks out History of Orinda January 6th. A passport for Samantha Hayes with her picture is January 10th, 1984. Mary's passport fake birthday. Oh, 1. And we did 54 because that was the gallery art. Yeah, we tried a lot of the recent ones. Nothing that seems like it would really relate to the estate. Like, there's all the stuff that has to do with, like, mother and publishing and that history, but why would that be a Garden Gate code? I guess we don't know what's in here. Okay. 0822. Oh, 01. I also don't know the format. Like, is this a year? We just know the one safe was month day. That's where I got 1111 from. This feels like this is going to be more related to Simon and Clara than to Marion's story. But there's the detective, pump work. Oh, wait, that's pump work is in March. Detective, what was in March and April? Or yeah, March, and then okay, so March was went missing in February. Okay. And stuff happens in March, and theft occurs in September. A new clue published. We don't have a month day. We only have a year. I guess you. How would you order month year? I guess some of these things are like, 7 October 1993. But that's more than 4 digits. Well, I guess if it's a single digit month. But this feels like it's going to be a Simon and Clara thing. We don't have a lot of stuff for them. And all right. Classroom. That is a room. And it's kind of a whole series of rooms. H.H. Cloister Classroom. Grade 1, colors, grade 2, math, aka billiard. But I guess there could be additional puzzles using that system, as they've established it. So sometimes you need to like build up a ton of gems and then just go on a classroom run. And it said it put 8 classrooms in there. The classrooms do give you redraws. So I guess the idea is you just keep getting classrooms and trying to fish for more classrooms. Alright, I'm assuming that we are getting very, very late now. Oh, yeah, I guess we should actually... get that recorded. Okay, this is day 15. Garden Manor.